Hey guys, welcome to Gaslands TV. My name is Luca, and today I'm going to show you a few things that I bought at the thrift shop and online, and maybe inspire you to go buy some stuff or not buy some stuff, depending on what I show you here. I got a bunch of stuff, and I got this box of Hot Wheel cars, a tin, for $2 at the thrift shop, and there was some cars inside, so I'm gonna go over those cars at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing what was in there. And I also got these mesh things and a bucket or a barrel or whatever you want to call it of army stuff for $3. So let's go find out what's inside here. There's a bunch of stuff from what I saw, but I didn't look into detail. I'm opening it for the first time here on the channel, so that we could both together find out what's inside. These are pretty cool. So we got a wall here, brick wall that we could probably paint and make it look nice with some grass effect or something. Got two of those walls so far, and some barbed wire fence. That's really cool. It's gonna be nice maybe to put around the track and stuff, especially maybe on the suicide track that I'm gonna have to build for the races that are coming up this year. And some army men, obviously. Probably gonna have a few of those in the bucket. And got a jet plane in there. Actually, the scale is pretty good. I think if I could turn this in some kind of terrain piece or something, that's gonna be nice. And some rocks, or I don't know, melted rock. It's a bit not jagged enough to be rocks. Tanks was in there as well. I don't know about the size. I don't think the scale is that precise, but still pretty cool to have, you know. Some terrain pieces there as well with the two planes and stuff. So see what I could build with those. A helicopter, that's definitely not to scale. And this truck here, actually I had this truck once before. I bought at the dollar store for this gun here, and I used it on my BFG bus, if any of you remember that video. So I just got another one in here, which is good. Put the little flag there, that's not balanced. Maybe if I turn it like this, there you go. It's pretty cool. Probably put my logo on that flag or something. And the rest of it is a lot of army men and some barbed wire fence, which is pretty cool. And I found these things at the bottom, so these were probably added afterwards. Let me zoom in here. I think these are from a board game, if I'm not mistaken. Does anybody out there know where these are from? Could it be Risk? I don't know, man. But the scale is pretty good. Actually, I could have these around the racetrack, maybe firing at some of the contestants or something. You know, crazy fans out there with cannons. So this is True Heroes Military Forces 72-piece bucket, if you're interested. Next up, I bought some stickers online. Now, for all these things that I bought online, I'm going to try to put a link in the description and stuff, but I wasn't too happy with these. I thought they were going to be smaller. They're actually really big, and I figured, you know, if they are big, I'll use them for, I don't know, some kind of building terrain or something on the side, but they're really big, so probably not going to be using any of these actually. So some of them are pretty cool, like this danger sign here, radioactive stuff, or if you are found here tonight, you will be found here tomorrow. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. This one's the best. Warning, I brake for barn finds. I am so putting this in the back of my car. That's definitely, yeah, going in the back of my, well, my wife wanted the do not touch my laptop sticker, so she got that. I mean, I got some cool radioactive stickers out of it that I could probably put somewhere on billboards or whatever, so that's not bad. I got this very cute dog. My friend has a dog, so give him that sticker. Oh, beware of wife. Oh, this is great. This is great. I mean, I don't know if it's great for me, because I'll probably get a beating when my wife finds out I did this, but I have to. It's just, what a great sticker. And you see that I live on the second floor now. So yeah, my name is Luca and I do live on the second floor. Check it out. Write in the comments, guys, if this was smart or really bad. Anyways, back to the stuff that I bought. The 6-row corn heads. Don't know what that is. It was on special and I bought it at a hobby shop that sells a lot of train stuff and HO scale stuff. So I went in there and found these really cool spikes, part of some kind of farming set or whatever. Gonna open one, and they're a bit big, yeah, but you know, maybe in front of a rig or something that could be interesting. Do they actually split open or something? There's a box there in the middle. I don't know what this thing does. Is this maybe the thing that picks up corn, I guess? Go in front of tractors and stuff, but this is not splitting open. I really wanted to just maybe open it and use only half of this in the front of a rig or something, or in the back or on the sides, but the front would be really cool. I'm gonna do whatever I can to split this open. I mean, how bad could it be? It's plastic and glue, right? There we go. A little box here. I guess that's where the corn gets put in, but yeah, that's too hard to remove. But I got this, so that's pretty cool. I'll put that in front of the rig, in front of a massive rig, and see how much damage we could do with those. And at the same place where they were selling HO train stuff and terrain and stuff, there's also decals, which was really cool. These were actually cheap. They're on special where I bought them. Actually, that place is closing down, so if you guys want to go support them before they close down, pick up a bunch of stuff on sale, or you could call them and say, look, I'm gonna buy the box, your whole box of decals. How much can you give me for it, you know? And yeah, so the place is called Junction Hobbies, or Hobby Junction, and that's in Montreal, Quebec. So if you're in Canada, the shipping's going to be really cheap. Just give them a call and see what they have. They have a bunch of stuff there, and decals. If you're looking for decals, they have boxes full. I didn't have time to go through the whole box, so I picked up 5 or 6 of them, really cheap. They were like $2 or $3 each, and it's gonna be cool to decorate your cars or terrain or billboards. And each one actually comes with like a little paper that tells you like the period of where they might be used and stuff. There was instructions on how to put them on the train and where they go on the train, and it's really interesting stuff. I don't know nothing about train tracks or train hobby or anything like that, but when I went to the shop, there was a really cool selection of stuff that I could have used for Gaslands. Just had time limit and budget limit, so I only picked up a few things. And yeah, so if you have one of those shops around your house or in the area, it's worth going to check out. You can find a lot of cool things for your Gasland builds. So those are it for the decals. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see how I'm going to use those and what I'm going to do with all this stuff that I'm showing off in this video. And for the most interesting thing that I found today are these things. Now there's 6 different ones that I bought. I bought a bunch of the same type, but there's 6 different ones. I'm going to open one up here and show you exactly what it is. I'm not sure about the scale yet because I haven't used them on a car yet or on a build, but if you look here, you kind of could figure out what it is. It's basically a machine gun, and it actually comes with little bullets there on the side and a crank. And maybe I could build one quickly here on the video just so that you get an idea of what the gun actually looks like when it's built. Actually, these things come out pretty easily, so you don't even need a clipper or anything like that. And once it's all snap-on, so you don't even need glue. and it's gonna come out looking something like this. So maybe the scale isn't quite perfect, but it's still a pretty cool badass gun you could put on a rig or on a big build, or at the top of a sniper tower for terrain or anything like that. So there's one here. This is a mini gun with a shield in the front. That's the shield there, and it's got like a box of ammo here, which is really cool. You could put that in the back of a car or something. And I can't wait to build these and show you guys how I'm gonna use these. And here, I won't open them all, but there's a gun there. And another one here. This one has a ball joint at the bottom, so maybe once you attach it to your car, you could even move it around like a turret, which is really cool. And yeah, I can't wait to get my hands into these. This one has like those holes on the barrel in the front, little stand for the barrel. So yeah, I bought quite a bit of these because they're cheap. And since, you know, sometimes you don't want to spend too much money on a hobby, this would be a great way to add some guns to your arsenal. Next up, I have these metal mesh that I bought, and that's basically what they are. They're just metal mesh. And most people I see in the Gaslands group ask what is used for, like, windows, to replace windows in cars on Gaslands and stuff. So you could probably find a few of these meshes. You could also find these at the dollar store from like strainers, vegetable strainers or whatever. You could find those there as well. But if you can't, or if you want those, I'll put a link in the description. And finally, for my box of Hot Wheel cars here, let's go over them one at a time for those of you who are interested or want to see some old nostalgic cars. So let's start with the first one here. This, I don't even know if it has a name. Probably not. But it's pretty cool looking. It's kind of like a Batmobile kind of car. Old 50s look to it, with a really long back there to put maybe a BFG or something. But yeah, it's a cool Batman animated series looking type of car. Next up, we got this money truck or armored truck. Does this open? Nope. Maybe the back doors. No, that don't open. This is a Maisto armored van, which is pretty cool. I like the size of it. It's heavy. It's nice and square, so you could put guns on all sides with ease. I'm not sure what car this is. I don't recognize it, so maybe it's something invented by the company that makes these cars. I don't know which company it is. It's not really written here. Motor Max makes these, and the wheels are really bad. They don't even turn. So yeah, those are gonna have to be replaced. But yeah, those look like a good Maziaki team car. Even this one, right? These are like futuristic speedster looking type of cars, maybe from Mars or whatever. This one has a weird number under it. See that? That's weird. I've never seen that under a car. This one's made in China, obviously. No name written or anything like that under the car, so it's probably not something that actually exists. It looks like those old Porsche rally cars, but who knows. And then I got the same one again. It's the exact same car, just different color. This one's in red, and it's got the metal underneath, which is different. It doesn't have any of that code, that weird code there. For any of you, look at this. There's a clock here, a timer or something with a code. So if you guys are those conspiracy theorist people, maybe you could find out what that code is and why that code and that timestamp on the bottom of that car. Anyways, moving on, we got this street cleaner. This is awesome. This looks like something that drops mines right on the floor. That's pretty cool. Gonna have a truckload of mines here, dropping mines. There's a button here. I don't know what it does. I guess it makes the mine drop or move a little bit, just to make sure you don't drop a mine behind your front tires, because that would be counterintuitive. Or actually, no, in front of your back tires. Yeah, you don't want to drop mines in front of your back tires. That doesn't make sense. Next up, we got this buggy. This one's really cool. I'm really happy with this one. It's got the engines coming out on the side. It's got a booster in the back. It's got a tire. It's got a... Is that a button? There's a button under this car. Man, I wonder what it does. It's probably not going to do anything now. It's probably ancient, but no, nothing's lighting up in there. Can't wait to open this car up and find out what this button does. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun video. Hopefully it's battery powered and I could change the battery and do something with whatever's in there. Next up, we got the Chevy with some pipes on the side, the engine coming out of the hood. This is a Majorette Chevy 57, which is really nice. I love the color. It's already kind of damaged and everything. Just add a bit of rust on there and change the chrome to some metal. It's gonna look really nice. Next up, we got this speedster looking car again. Another speedster, nice aerodynamics, back wing, really cool underside, kind of like a race car underside there, like the NASCAR. Got the pipes on the side, the big tires in the back. It's got the engine in the back. Can't wait to remove this window here to show off that engine. That's going to be really nice, and it's orange, so easy to rust up. That's going to be a nice little quick car to do. Next up, we got this Castrol 91 rally car, which is probably not a real car. It just doesn't exist. Maybe it does. I haven't seen anything that looks close to this, but oh, the springs are actually pretty good on this thing. The suspension makes the car bounce and everything. This thing actually has suspension or something, or the metal is just bent and giving that illusion. But that's pretty cool. Next up, we have the Beast. Look at these windows. Those are my kind of colors. If you know me, it's purple, aqua, and this car has that window. What's the name of this thing? Leadfoot by Maisto. This is pretty, also Batman looking-ish. You know, I see Jarvis. No, not Jarvis. What am I saying? Jarvis is the Iron Man guy. What's the butler's name for Batman? I forgot. I'm getting a brain blank. I hate when that happens. Especially when I'm trying to do like live one-shot takes. What's his name? Oh, look at this. This got an army truck here with hair all around the tires. That's gross. But you know, the things we do to get a deal. But I love this thing, man. It's all damaged up and everything. It's perfect. Just put some guns on top and got a nice armored truck tank going on here. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna have to like cut out those ugly hairs, but you know, this thing's ready to go. Just add a few of those guns that I got before on the top of that, and got yourself a Gaslands build. Nice and quick. Next up, we got this Porsche? No, this is not a... Is it a Porsche? The logo looks like a Porsche. The lights too look like Porsche. No, it's a Lamborghini. This is a Lamborghini. The logo and the lights threw me off a little bit there. That's the Miura Lamborghini. Pretty cool car. It's nice to have a classic like this. I wonder if that one's worth anything. I don't know. I'm not a big Hot Wheel collector, so I wouldn't know. Next up, we got this Baja truck. Or is it a Baja truck? Baja or what's that desert rally that they do? Is there a name underneath here? There's no name. The Dakar Rally. It's one of those two, Dakar or Baja. But yeah, I like the tire in the back here, the engine, the roll cage in the back. This looks like a Gaslandsy type of car, especially in the wastelands. This is the kind of thing you want to be driving. Probably better off than this Lamborghini. I mean, this is a classic. I remember as a kid having this one. This is 1987 Mattel Lamborghini Countach. I'd love to restore these. You know, there's some guys on YouTube that take these and restore them completely brand new. Looks awesome. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make one of those speedster teams. I need a team of speedsters to go straight to the finish line, because you know, some scenarios is win the race, not destroy your opponent. So I'll just make a team of super fast cars and try to win the race. And the last one in the box is a bus. A tiny bus. Is that Merry Christmas? A Merry Christmas tiny bus. And I say tiny because that's really not to scale. As you can see, it's definitely not a bus that's to scale. I mean, a little bit bigger would have made sense, but next to a Lamborghini, this thing's not to scale. So I'll probably be using that for terrain or something, broken down bus at the edge of a cliff or something. So now I'm gonna just put up all these cars here that I got, and hopefully it inspires you, or you know, reminds you, go check out your thrift shop. You never know what you could find there. And you know, also it helps out. It helps the thrift shop, and you get something out of it, they get something out of it. It's recycling. We're using stuff that's, you know, not gonna end up in the trash. So we're all doing a good deed. This truck's amazing. I can't wait to do this tank. And yeah, I don't know about that yellow Lamborghini in the back there. I think that might be worth something. Plus it came in this really cool tin. So yeah, I got a lucky find. Kind of like my today's barn find is all these cars, right? You can think about it like when you're going to a thrift shop, that you're looking for barn finds in case you live in a city like me that doesn't have barns. So yeah, that's the stuff that I found. Half of these things I bought on AliExpress, and the other stuff at the thrift shop. And if you're also looking for things to play Gaslands, some things to modify your cars, we also 3D print stuff like rams, guns, engines that you could add on top of your car, missile launchers, flamethrowers. We have a bunch of stuff, tires, antennas, cameras, wings, anything you want to modify your car with, we probably have on the Etsy page. And we also have the Facebook page, where our community is growing, and hopefully you join us there if you're not already a member. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It really helps us out, and go support the Etsy page. Thanks for watching. See you next time.